Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go!
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Happy Sunday everyone. Now, I have seen a video by some I don't know what to call them, guys. I don't even know what to call them. They are acting as frogs on heat, jumping all over the place in the name of dancing. Guys, what kind of dancing is that? This is Mogesi, Lucas the Spy, and Mokami. you know, Guys, first of all, just look at these clowns. These are just clowns. My goodness.
Take over, make over, sweetie baby, you are my superman, my mover, sweetie baby, wepate, wepate, you come China, wepate, pam pam pam.
Mupate, akili timamu. Guys, I am telling them that they should have sense, Guys, I want you to focus on Lucas the Spy. He is the worst. Oh my God. And guys, this Lucas the Spy guy has been looking for attention. I did a video here and I said this guy has tried. Guys, he has been writing thumbnails. He has been also writing titles of his videos, both thumbnail title and video titles. He has been clickbaiting big time, crazy clickbaits. Guys, talking of clickbaits, speaking of clickbaits, this particular video of Mogesi, look at this, guys. What nonsense is this? The congrats dad beats congrats mom to death. How come we haven't heard from the Marwas that they are, they are grieving? I have not heard, guys. Since this video was up, I don't know how many hours ago, we have not heard anything like that. These people, I don't know, they're just crazy. Now, Lucas the Traveler, or rather Lucas the Spy, was doing this same exact thing. This guy has been clickbaiting big time, crazy titles. And I have been looking at the views and I'm like, oh my God, people are not giving you attention after all this clickbait. You have a problem. As in, they don't even care. You really have a problem. So finally, he is now getting attention. But I'm glad, guys. I am glad that this attention is actually not coming from his own channel. People are not giving his own channel attention. People are actually talking about this guy through other people's channels, like davyjnr went to his home, filmed his home and, went there to give a warning to his father and himself. So attention came from there, and attention is also coming from this video where he is featured in Mogesi's channel. So guys, this particular, guy is so bitter. And we all know where the bitterness is coming from. Lucas the Spy. We understand, that people get disappointments. But how you are going about this disappointment, is going to put you in a very bad place. Probably even jail. Guys, davyjnr, got mad at this particular person. And he decided to go to their home, to give a warning. davyjnr went to, their stepmother's place. Because, guys, this girl that davyjnr takes care of, the one that davyjnr pays school fees for, tried to actually say that, when davyjnr was talking to them. But davyjnr was so mad, he was so angry, and I don't even know whether he had that. Because this particular lady, this girl was trying to say that, yes, he is my brother, however, from another mother. Their home is sort of next to this particular home. Yeah. So, of course, they share the father, but these are two different homes, two different wives, and their children are, of course, different families. But in the African context, actually not even African context, in all contexts, you know, your family, your stepbrother is your family, your stepmother is your family, your stepfather is your family. I mean, kind of, you know, you are sort of related. You know, you are knit together somehow. You are connected. You cannot dissociate yourself from them. You know, so guys, David Jr. went to give this particular warning at this home because he had had enough. These people have been insulting this family. They have been insulting David Jr., the brother, the sister, and now they have crossed the line. They are now insulting David Jr.'s father, putting David Jr.'s father's image on their thumbnails and all this stuff. And guys, I honestly find that very disrespectful. I mean, I do. I don't know. I have been reacting on these streets for like almost 2 years now. But it is very rare for me to be putting people who are not YouTubers, you know, on thumbnails. You know, it is just something that is off, especially when it comes to people who are elderly. You know, have you ever seen Rosio's mother or father on my thumbnails? Regardless, I know I don't say anything negative about them, but you'll never see them. Why am I putting those parents, you know, on my thumbnail? Guys, yes, I can put Rosio and talk about her parents, but I cannot be putting... Anyway, that's just me. So guys, David Jr. was not happy that his father's image is being used on, you know, these thumbnails and all this stuff. And he went to this home to confront this particular spy and also to tell his parents, you know, to caution their son, because David Jr. was saying that, you know, when I put them in jail, you people should not blame me. You know, I'm telling you so you can tell your son to stop these shenanigans, because next time I'm not going to come here to warn nobody. I'm going to take action. And the action I'm going to take is not going to be good action. You guys are not going to like it. The consequences are going to be dire. You know, David Jr. is not playing, guys. And guys, David Jr. was really angry on this one. Hey! Let us watch this.
Ambie. Mimi asijaribu kucheza na mimi. Tafadhali. No guys, they are really staying in poverty. Look, even the toilets. Look, even these haters had brains. They could demolish everything. You know? Ah, yeah, the dad is there. Shikamo baba.
Marahaba, ujambo?
Mimi niko na mauchungu.
Ya nini that?
Ani kijana wako mzee anatusi wazazi wangu, ananitusi. Ona vitu zenye anaweka. Ona. Ukiangalia vizuri hii ni picha ya baba yangu. Ukiona hata hii ni picha ya baba yangu. Huyo ni huyu Lucas, huyu mmoja mzee. Najua huyo Lucas mimi ndio nasaidia hata dada yako. Hii ni heshima kweli. Ndio nimekuja nimewaambia mimi msipomuonya nikichukua sheria hata umuite hapo umuulize. Anajua Kenya anafanya.
Unajua wakati nimeteremka nimeona amepigia kina Facebook, nimeona wanateremka.
Hiyo ni grupu moja. Hiyo ni grupu moja. Tafadhali mwambie ache kutusumbua, afanye vitu zake.
Guys, this papa was not happy. You know, this papa even spoke about, you know what, blood is going to pour in this home. You know, if these kinds of shenanigans continue in my home, I do not want nonsense. I don't want this kind of drama. And apparently, this papa actually is aware of Lucas the spy and Gintu's shenanigans, because he even told David Jr., you know, this thing I've been hearing, you know, that they are out there insulting your father, putting your father on thumbnails, insulting your parents. It is not right. And, you know, but as a father, or as some fathers, he tried to defend his son by saying it is Gintu who are teaching his son these bad manners. But it could actually be the other way around. It could be it's this son who is teaching Gintu bad manners. Guys, so this papa was not having it. This papa actually said, I'm with you, David Jr. I cannot have this. This boy has to stop. The father actually went to the other side and called this spy. and warned the spy, told him to stop the shenanigans. You know, the father even said that when he called him, because David Jr. called the father, somehow, I don't know if the father called Lucas the spy, because Lucas the spy now then started to call these other people, you know, Mogesi and, you know, the other people who are in the same group with him. So this father said, no, how come, you know, you are calling these other people, you are calling them here, guys. So Lucas the spy wanted there to be drama. When the father, you know, told him that you are wanted and David Jr. has come, he was calling these other ones. And why didn't they come? Why didn't those cowards come? Because now all they did was to go and start doing a video, a stupid video out there, dancing like cockroaches, you know. Oh my God. So guys, personally, I can say that this Lucas the spy, whatever happens to him, you know, moving forward is his own problem, because his father clearly warned him. His father told him to stop the shenanigans. His father even told David Jr. that he is with him 100%. So, Lucas the spy, if something happens to you, you're arrested or whatever happens, just know this is your own doing. But then again, guys, you all remember how he just stamped and said that he is even better than all the lawyers in the world. He knows how to argue, you know, cases in court. Even the lawyers, guys, they get shocked. This guy who's a layman, you know, a normal person in society, but he is so good in legal matters. He even shocks all the judges, guys. So, let us leave that to him. Guys, you will find that this person, when he gets arrested, we are going to come out here to the streets and we are going to talk about it. Because, guys, I know he will not be able to get himself out of it. Oh, yes. Maybe the bail, you know, that they are getting out with here and there, but he cannot be able to get himself out of a case, this one. Not with the kind of reasoning he has. Never. No way, guys. So these kind of kids, guys, are the ones who put their parents, you know, in very awkward positions. Now, this father does not want to have a problem with Mzee Ondari. This father wants there to be peace in his home. This father wants, you know, tranquility to reign in the village. But now you have a son who is just bringing problems. You know, and for what reason, you can't even tell. Just because he feels bad that he was discovered as being a spy, and, you know, David Jr.'s family, they cut links with him. It is what it is, Lucas the spy. You cannot force people, you know, to be with you. You cannot force people to be your friends. Once people have decided they don't want you in their circles, that is it. So no matter how much you come out here and talk, yap, dance, if at all that is dancing, you know, even if you do all those things, you are not going to get anywhere. That's for sure, guys. There are people you just look at and you know. No way, guys. He cannot. And also, guys, if you noticed, this kind of person has also put that girl who's being paid for school fees in an awkward position as well. Because this girl continued following David Jr., telling him, I'm so sorry about that. Forgive him. I'm sorry. In fact, she did not even say forgive him. She just kept saying, you know, I'm sorry about that, Davy. I'm sorry about that, Davy. You know, it's like she's apologizing on behalf of this person. Now see how people are being put in very, very awkward positions. They don't even know what to say. They don't even know how to act. You know, they're just confused. They are dumbfounded, guys. All because of this Lucas the spy thing. Shame on him. And guys, one thing that I really loved is how he has been exposed. Remember, I did a video here where I featured him. And I played the part where he was saying that the house that MORAA built for Mama Agi, or Mama Ann, sorry. Mama Agi also. That house is so tiny that even 10 people, cannot fit in a room. They squeeze. And I remember coming out here to ask, anybody who knows Lucas the Traveler's home, how beautiful his house is. It can fit 100 people, per room. It's so big. Massive, great, wonderful, beautiful villa. I really wanted to know, and David Jr. has just given us a glimpse of how their home looks like. Clearly, guys, even if he is saying this is not their home, because, guys, he has come out to dispute that David Jr. did not go to his home. Guys, we saw that they do not even have, oh my God. Who still has a pit latrine, of mud? Ouch. That one and no latrine is one and the same thing. Oh my goodness. Lucas the spy. You don't even have a place to poo, and you're coming out here to talk about people? You are so foolish. You better check yourself. David Jr. was right. Instead of him coming and improving the compound, making, seeing how he can get to upgrade his family. All he wants to do is come out there and yap. You think that those videos are going to get you anywhere? You are such a disgrace. You're a shame. Lucas the spy, you are a big damn shame. Mama Ann's house, those rooms are so tiny. They are so tiny. That house is not a good house. It's a small. And you live in a mad house. You don't even have a place to download your own poo. Shame on you.
Thing, because I confronted that person in front of the people. Now he came at my auntie's site, trying to expose my auntie's site, not my home. He never came. You are with me at my home.
Exactly, because you call me.
The lady J never came at my home. He came at my auntie's home. That's where he started shooting the video, saying, oh, this and this. When my dad came, he called me at my auntie's home, not my home, because he feared even coming at my home. That's the truth. And he started exposing about, oh, you can assist. Okay, in a very brief, before you proceed to your 1 million deduction of you, in a very brief, I'm the last born at this family, to my family. And when he was saying that he is schooling our child, I wonder who child is he schooling at our family?
You all can see him there, trying to defend himself. Lucas the spy, David Jr. came to your home. That is the fact of the matter. It could be your auntie's home. It could be your stepmother's place. And I am suspecting, guys, it is his stepmother's place. Because like I said earlier in this video, this girl that David Jr. is assisting, paying school fees for, said something to do with there are two families in this home, meaning that, the father is the same, but the mothers could be different, So I am suspecting it is his stepmother. So the fact of the matter remains, what David Jr. showed is actually the reality on the ground. Your home is a mad house home. A mad latrine. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. But I'm just remembering how this guy was talking about Mama Ann's home. It is a shame. People who have nothing. David Jr. is right. These people have nothing. Totally nothing. And they are the loudest. It is a pity. It is a pity. Like, for real, guys. Lucas the spy, I really wanted to know your home. And I have known. I have seen it. Oh my God. And the fact of the matter is this. This girl that David Jr. is paying school fees for could be your cousin, could be your stepsister. That does not matter, because she is your family. And David Jr. is assisting in your family. That is what it is. So you coming out here to do a stupid video talking about he came, I'm the last born in my family, I wonder whom he's paying school fees for. David Jr. is assisting somebody in your family. And you better have some sense, better have a bit of shame, you know, to at least acknowledge that. Look at this one. I'm the last born in my family. I don't know who David Jr. is talking about. We have seen your home. It has been exposed, you know, with your veterinary and your very, you know, and your smartness that you keep telling us out here on the streets. You can still not upgrade your home. Shame on you. That is why you're bitter. That is why you're such a bitter lemon. You know, that dancing, going to those stupid channels, let us see how far it is going to get this person. Guys, I also saw Mokami, you know, coming out to explain about the goats, about David Jr., all this stuff, talking about, you know, I went to the police station. I was not afraid, you know, because the policeman had left a message at my home that I should report to the cop station. And I went there, you know, fearlessly. Guys, listen to this one. Lying to people. Oh my goodness.
You went into the police custody.
Yeah.
Okay, I went because the police left a report that I had to report there.
Exactly,
Yes.
and you went
So
there yesterday.
I went
Yes.
with no fearing because this has been, it's a kind of...
It is the reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, reality.
Yeah. So I had to go there
Yes.
because they came, they wanted to take my goats.
Yeah.
And my goats, I took them to TZ.
To TZ, to Tanzania.
Whereby we are close friends with TZ.
Yes.
To the border.
Because
To
we
the border
are,
country.
we
The
have
border,
been,
because we
yeah,
belong at
we
the
have
border,
been
yeah.
intermarried.
Yeah.
So we have no problem. I took those goats there
Yeah.
and they are safe.
Yes.
Because if they could be here,
Yes.
this guy could have snatched those goats.
Mhm.
And I don't know where he can take them. Maybe to his bedroom because he has no,
A wife.
he has no wife. He has nothing.
Yes.
He stay at his
And that
dad's
boy will
home.
not marry.
He will not marry because he's aged.
Yes.
He's aged. And why is he interfering in people's families?
Yes.
So today,
Yes.
I was there.
Yeah.
And the police tried to call him.
Yes.
Guys, when this Mokami got the message that the police, you know, are seeking him, this guy was fear-stricken. In fact, he even went into hiding. Oh, yes. It is Gintu who told him, you know, that I can take you to the cop station. Do not worry. Let us go. Gintu did a video and spoke, said that, you know. This guy was afraid of going to the cop station. He was afraid of being arrested. So Gintu is the one who took him to the police station. And all these things that he is saying here, chest thumping, that, oh, I'm fearless. I went there because I know that nothing can happen, blah, blah, blah. Mokami, you are a big liar. And I just want to ask you a question. Are you also bitter because David Jr. Could not help you? You know, help you in the sense that you wanted him to buy your land. And because he refused, now you are bitter like this. As a matter of fact, if you all remember, this Mokami came out and did a video about, you know, these people are the ones who are buying land. They are finishing the land for the people in the village, that they should rise up and get their land back. Can you imagine? Somebody who was desperately trying to get David Jr. to buy his land. Are you so bitter and angry and mad about this whole thing because David Jr. could not do what you wanted? Who do you think you are? My wife makes me smart, this, that, and the other. So what? Talking about David Jr. cannot get married? Mokami, I hate to burst your bubble, but I believe that David Jr. can get, you know, any woman that he wants, especially in that village. Aren't you seeing how women are throwing themselves at him? Guys, these people, where do they live? That David Jr. is too aged? Aged how? David Jr. is 90 years old? Men marry even at 60, 70. Look at these fools. David Jr. is too aged, you know, to get married. Is David Jr. a woman, you know, that she has gotten to menopause and she cannot have children? Even women who are after menopause, they still can get married. It's not all about having children. These fools, have village mentality, small brains. They cannot be helped. And what they have put ahead of them is jealousy. You can just tell. When things don't go their way, they come out and start doing stupid videos. And the thing is this, Mokami and Lucas the spy, you people are too late. You are too late. These others who came before you, your predecessors, they came, at that time is when things were on fire. They used to get views because people were like, oh my God, what is happening? People were curious. People wanted to know, what is happening. People are being told, we are giving you secrets of the Marwas. And since Marwa is a celebrity, people, of course, get interested in this kind of negativity. So people were out there listening to them for a while. Guys, people should know, this particular fools should know that right now, all the lies have been told. All the lies have been told by people like Ernest, Max Zero, Masu Boss. All of them have already brought out all the lies. And which all the lies have been debunked. People have realized it is all hogwash, hot air. So, you guys, do you really think you can have any impact on the streets with what you're saying? No. Really, guys, do they really think they can... What? What is new? They are saying. People are tired. And that is why I'm telling them, somebody like Lucas the Spy, his channel, where is he going to reach with this kind of thing? Because what he's saying is what people have. And guys, he can tell by the kind of growth his channel is having. He can tell that he's not getting anywhere. And that is why he's doing all these collabs. But still, even with collabs, guys, still nothing. Even Mogesi's channel is dead. It has only resurrected now. After 2-3 days, you go and watch. Go and see. You will see nothing. So at the end of the day, all this thing that Mokami thinks an impact that he can make on the streets, he cannot. And then he went on sort of to warn David Jr., this thing of him using the police, he should stop. This kind of person, those people who watch him should go and tell him. And I was like, okay. We watch him, so we want to go and tell him. What do you say? I thought he was going to bring out a threat. But guys, he said he should not be consulting the police. I said, yes. Because right now, you are under the radar of the police. So whatever you say out here is actually going to be used against you. So I was waiting for him to say something stupid. But he did not. But now, I'm here to tell him that the policeman is what David Jr. is going to be using. First, let's listen to him, guys. Let us listen to his nonsense.
Yes.
We are here to tell people facts.
Yes.
And this guy, we don't need him to bring nuisance into this village.
Yeah.
Because he's too much about the police.
Yes.
Those chaos about the police, please tell him, whoever you are supporting him, tell him he should stop this. Because those policemen, we grew when we were young. We didn't know the case about the police.
You, Mokami, David Jr. should stop using the police. Those who are watching him should go and tell him to stop using the police. He should stop using the police, or else. Or else what? Now, let me just shock you. You have told us to go and tell David Jr. to stop using the police. Personally, as MORAA, I want to tell David Jr. use the police well. Use them to the maximum. Oh yes, these people need to be tamed. They need to be put in their place. Shame on you, Mokami. Shame on you. Guys, I feel like these haters are becoming too many. I feel like they are all out there to destroy David Jr.'s work in the village. These people are ganging up against him. They are causing him stress. Guys, if you all noticed in that video, David Jr. is stressed. you know. And I've also noticed that every time he's talking about haters, he is actually getting stressed, and this is not good for him, you know. I would tell David Jr., you know, if I was him, you know, I would look at one of them, you know, I would focus on one of them, one whom I have a lot, you know, concrete evidence, strong, concrete evidence against him. I would make sure to get to court with that particular person. And I would make sure that this person either gets to jail or pays a lot of money. I don't care. I wouldn't care if it's the subscribers who are going to help him pay the millions, but I would make sure that he does. He does pay, you know, because they feel like they cannot go to jail, right? At least I would make sure they pay me, you know, good money. I would make sure, you know, if he doesn't have, you know, enough evidence against this particular person, he can start to collect it, you know, collect concrete, nice, slowly by slowly, guys. So when you start dealing with this person, all the other ones will be shocked. You know, all the other ones will be watching with their mouths wide open. You deal with one of them and you deal with that person ruthlessly. Mokami, I thought you would be saying, if he stops using the police, we are going to kick them out of Nyabohan's. Why didn't you say that? Continue saying that so that we can continue collecting evidence. You stupid fools. Continue talking crap. Continue threatening them. Continue, because we want concrete, you know, strong evidence against you. Fools. Hey guys, if you have not liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to this wonderful, awesome channel, please give your subscription to this channel. Thank you so much for the new subscribers in the house. I want to say that I am really humbled. Thank you for choosing this channel. You are most welcome in this place. To my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. I don't even know how to thank you guys, but all I can just say is that from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Let us meet in the next video. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bye-bye.
I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay